that the fascia works, it's almost like pantyhose that gets rolled up like this. So what I'm doing is getting all of it pulled down, and you can see from doing the right arm versus the left how her shoulder is way higher over there. And I'm going to work on that, but I want her to describe the feeling that this gave.
Well, I have to say that this arm now feels like there's some penetration going down, where it's continual. It hasn't stopped since you began rubbing it. I can just feel like something, like it feels like some of parts of my body or insides are just kind of being released. That's an
interesting way to describe it. It's like she can feel the depth of it, right?
Yeah, it feels like there's things going on the inside that have actually released themselves. I don't know where they're going to go, but they're definitely, they have left from the top portion of my body and released downward.
And when we get done, what you'll be able to see is 2 dropped shoulders. And when the shoulders are down and the neck is out, it gives us a completely different, like, youthful look. I mean, this is so much of what makes us look old and scary. So we want this. And with this FasciaBlaster, with just, I mean, I didn't do but 2 or 3 minutes. We're not talking about all day. It's not something that you're supposed to go crazy for like 30 minutes. You would just absolutely bruise the crap out of yourself. But if you do it, you know, kind of like an onion, 1 layer at a time over about 30 days, she will be able to completely soften her arms to where you will be able to see where her muscles are instead of just fat, muscle, and fascia all clumping together. So what I'm trying to tell you is your arms aren't fat, sister.
Yes, I'll take that. No cellulite.
That's right. Cellulite is nothing more than connective tissue that is bound to the other structures. That's it. It creates like a chain link fence, and then the fat pushes through like a big fat marshmallow.
And how does that feel? Is it painful, or does it feel warm? Tell us how it feels.
Well, it feels like a little pressure at first, but it's almost as if my body is getting accustomed to the movement, and it's not as pressurizing, but I still feel some intensity. Again, now the penetration is moving down on this side as she's coming down. Now I feel more coming down,
it's like
towards
rolling
the elbow.
down the
It's
stocking.
like rolling. Yes.
So all of her fascia is up here, like, so say this is her fascia, it's all going like this. And so as I fascia blast, what she's feeling is it settling down. And then look at her shoulders.
Oh,
it should be almost level.
Yeah, we're almost even now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So no one ever thinks about their shoulders being up because of the fascia in their arms. You always think it's your traps, but that's just a misunderstanding of the body, really. Not knowing the full anatomy. And what do you feel neck-wise?
My neck is amazing. I can't really put it into words, but I know that I don't feel that brick where it felt like a brick sitting on the neck that would never go away. Now it feels as if I have been like stepped out of
Brickdom!
some type of major relaxation where my body just feels really relaxed. Kind of like you feel on a vacation where you're
yeah, you just let the tension
soothing,
go.
yeah.
Exactly. So when you were watching, because she watched other people getting it done, what did you think it was going to feel like?
I didn't know. I didn't imagine that thing had so much power.
Right.
This tool has so much power. It is much more powerful than what it looks like, and it's amazingly effective in the designated area. It's almost like it goes into the space that you probably wouldn't ordinarily be able to reach.
Well, and go ahead and grab it because you can do this to yourself.
I can do it myself.
So aim the claws right towards your neck.
Okay.
And just go up and down. Look at that, girl.
Whoa! Oh gosh, this is great. I can do it myself.
I mean, that's a huge point, though, because the whole point of our radio show and everything that we're doing is that we want to put the power back in the hands of the consumer.
Yes.
And she, instead of, running and getting adjusted all of the time, if she feels the tension, she can grab the FasciaBlaster, hit her arms, hit her neck, and she's out the door. This is a one-time $89. That's all we're talking about. So,
which is a drop in the bucket.
It's a drop in the bucket compared to a massage 3 times a week, or,
This is amazing.
Well, and now you're getting into like where you can beat on the muscles. Can you not wedge those claws like right
Yeah,
up?
because I felt like I wanted to go, okay, over here. Now that I have gotten accustomed to what it feels like, and I'm not afraid of it anymore.
Yeah, it's a little scary because one of the best places to do, I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to oil you up and let you do yourself, is that we have so much tension in our necks in the front, but no one would ever think to, I mean, she's not a medical provider. She works for Voice America on our show. But she would never think to grab something scary like this and go at her jugular, which is basically what I want you to do. So just come in like this. So kind of look to the side, and I just want you to feel what that feels like.
Oh wow.
It's separating out all of the muscles that go into the jaw and go down and elevate the ribs. Try it yourself. Okay. It's not hard to do it at all.
Okay. So just like this?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can do it with one hand.
Oh, Dari likes to do it like
oh, I can do it like this.
I like to grab it in the middle and just go like this.
Let me see your hand. Grab it right like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, that's it.
Everybody has their own little technique.
Oh, yes,
see
that's
that?
fantastic. I love it. Oh, I love it. And it gets right to the point.
Right.
It gets right in there. You're not fiddly-daddling.
Exactly.
No fiddly-daddling. No fiddly-daddling. You're right in there. Oh, this is incredible.
And then bring your head up on top of your body and just feel what you feel like right now. Like that.
Bye.
And just lengthen.
My wife's going to come over.
That is going to keep, I think what's happening is when you sit at the desk, this is rounded, and then you're lifting your head to see the screen.
Yep.
So if you think, and that's kind of, you end up, and I'm exaggerating, you don't look like this. I call it the Skeletor position. It's like, right? Okay. Yeah. So it's like a rounded here, and then a look up here, and then look what's happening. Huge neck compression, right? Yes. So if you lift through here, let the shoulders relax, kind of tuck the chin in like a Chester drawer, and then you just lay your hands on the keyboard. And if you need to get closer and see it, you just bend forward at the hips like this. And then you're not sitting in that neck compression. Yeah, you feel the difference?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bend at the hips. Whoa. So there may need to be some adjustment going on with the monitors.
I mean, always not having to, Skeletor into it is better.
Right.
I'm so excited. She's going to have an amazing result with that.
Yeah. Look at the shoulders already.
Like I feel like a new woman almost.
It feels like being in a cloud and then
opened up. I really feel like I've been just opened up. Kind of like the best description is when you get you'll appreciate it as a woman when you get your eyebrows arched.
Yes,
and
girl.
how it opens your face up.
Yes, girl.
That's kind of how I feel. Like my back.
It's a brow lift for your body.
Brow lift for my shoulders. I feel like it's been open.
That looks completely different, girl.
Wow, really?
All right, let's rock her.